Hi guys, today, hi guys, this is the stream Lord Carlos. On today's video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on season one finale of Willow. So here we go, guys. I really enjoyed this episode. I titled the episode, um, the battle of when, and the two flamed Alora. So here we go, guys. The first thing that I really enjoyed about the the season finale episode was that we got to see a lot of crazy cool stuff. Like we got to see Auric, Kit's brother, in obviously in a very evil spot. What I mean by that, he was wearing black. He was wearing black, which hinted or gave me a feeling that he had that Marcha, the pretty version of Marcha, had convinced Auric to drink the lava like evil water or evil substance from from the mines of Skeleton, and basically that water turned Auric into an evil version of him, to an evil disciple of Marcha. So 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 that's the first thing I liked about that's the first part that I liked about the first part of the first thing that I really liked about this episode. The second thing that I really enjoyed about the first part of the final of the season finale was that finally, after fighting each other, kind of arguing, basically fighting with each other and arguing with each other, Kit and Alora Donna, were basically Kit was basically got to see what Willow and her father did in the original movie of Willow, was basically two unlikely an unlikely pair, just like her father and Willow did in the original movie, help this future future queen of Tira Slim, or future heir to the throne of Tira Slim, to and keep her from the evil hands of Malmorda, which is Kit's grandmother. So in turn, Kit finally realized that Alora couldn't fight Marcha by herself. Kit finally realized that she not only needed to protect Alora from the evil powers of Marcha, the evil witch, but she needed to protect her and be by her side and fight together. Fight together. And the third and final thing that I really enjoyed about the first part of the episode was that eventually Greg and Borman and Jade found themselves in the kingdom of in the ruins of the kingdom of Wen. And towards, and at one point at one point in the episode, later on in the season finale, we got to see the whole group fighting together. And before that, Kit and Alora were transported were transported were transported were transported to a land, a dreamland, a dreamlike state of mind where Alora was to was to be married to the evil version, or this evil version of Arik, because again, Arik was convinced by Marcha to drink the evil substance of the mind of skeleton. The orange evil substance that looked like lava from the mind of skeleton, thanks to the pretty version of to the pretty girl form of Marcha, the evil witch. So therefore, in this dream state, Kit got to see her mother, Sorsha, and they had a one-on-one talk with each other, and basically Sorsha told this version of Sorsha told Kit, her daughter, that if you join your brother, this evil version of your brother, Arik, everything will go back to normal, and everything will be okay. And also, with you joining your brother Arik, Marcha and our kingdom will become the one and only force, that a force that nobody can stop. So that's the first thing the first thing that I really that's the first thing I really enjoyed about the season finale of Willow. The second thing I really enjoyed about the season finale of Willow was that when Alora Donna was at the altar, at this dream state altar, that she basically had to walk the aisle to walk the aisle. She saw basically Graygon, Willow. Well, later on in the scene, Willow, Kit, and Jade, and Borman. But when she got to the altar, and Marta said, "Do you take this evil version of Arik to be your unholy and dark forever husband?" Alora finally snapped out of the dream state that she was in, and said, she finally, and after snapping out of the dream state that she was in because of what Marta did to get what Marta did for Alora to get to this dream state, Alora finally snapped out of this dream state and said, and it finally clicked on her. This is just a evil spell that Marcha bestowed upon me and all my friends and Willow to get me to marry this evil version of the one that I love at this point. And Alora said no. I'm not gonna condemn or
something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
I'm not gonna condemn myself. I'm not gonna condemn and I'm not gonna condemn myself and my friends and basically tear slim to your evil ways, Marcha, and and evil version of Auric. So you can take over the kingdom of so you can take over my future kingdom of Slim that I'm gonna take over eventually. And Alora said, no to the evil, no to the kiss of death, to the kiss of doom or death. That Auric, the evil version of Auric, was gonna give her as a symbol of his love for Alora. And after Alora snapped out of the dream state and said no to Marcha and Auric, specifically Marcha and Auric, said no to Auric for no, I don't want to marry you, and no to Marcha in saying I'm not gonna join your evil covenant of evil and darkness. And I really and that's when and I think that's when and here's the thing. And like I predicted in my previous videos, Alora finally realized that that she wasn't really in love with Auric. Neither with the evil version or the good version of Auric. She finally realized that without saying his name, without saying Gragon's name, that she is in love with Gragon. That she's in love with Gragon. And after saying no, Willow appeared into the scene of the wedding and said no to Marcha. You're not gonna make Alora Donna, the future queen of Slim, marry this evil version of Auric, so you can take over the kingdom and rule the kingdom and all the kingdoms that you want to rule. I really enjoyed that part. The third thing that I really enjoyed about the season finale was that Gragon got barbecued because he was put on the Barbie on the grill because after the wedding debacle, after Alora Donna snapped out of the dream state that she was in, and she said no to Auric and to Marcha, joining them to destroy the kingdom of Jerusalem. And after Willow said no to Marcha, that Alora Donna is not gonna join your evil party. Basically Willow he did a spell and broke the stone type spell that Marcha had put on Kit, Jade, Borman, and Gragon. And that's when Jade, Kit, and Gragon and Borman and Alora finally that's when Marcha said no, like she basically said no, and that's when it was all of them, Kit and Jade and Borman and Alora Donna and Gragon were immediately transported into reality, into what was really going on. And that's when Marcha turned into a pretty red rose into a very gross skeleton like evil queen, and that's when Gragon had the courage to try to stop Marcha from destroying Alora Donna, and that's when, and after trying a spell from his wand or flute, Gragon, after trying a spell from his magical flute, Gragon was sent through a fiery door, a fire portal that basically made him turn into dust, just like that. And that's when Alora Donna said no, and she basically said without saying. That's when Alora Donna said no, and basically Willow, Jade, and Kit, and Borman, and especially Alora say to themselves that Gragon is now dead, and he's basically barbecue chicken, barbecue chicken, because of Marcha sending him through this fiery portal within the walls of this room that they were in the kingdom of Wen. So that's the third thing that I really enjoyed about the season the season finale of Willow. Now the fourth part that I really enjoyed about the season season 1 finale was that Kit, 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 and Jade, but mostly Kit, finally got to put on the green armored the green armor with the special key that makes the the person that is wearing the green armor basically undiable, unkillable. And she finally realized, thanks to her father speaking to her into her mind, saying that now, Kit, my daughter, it's your turn to be Alora Donna's protector, just like I did and Willow did in the original movie of Willow. So Kit finally got to wear the indestructible green armor that I discussed in one of my previous videos. So I really enjoyed that part, that Kit finally realized that she now carries the torch of her father and being the protector of Alora Donna with Willow, with the mindset of Willow. So I really enjoyed that part. Now the fifth and final thing that I really enjoyed about the season finale of Willow was that we finally Alora finally showed her real powers, her real magical powers, her real magical powers in destroying Marcha, the evil Marcha, the ugly Marcha, the evil witch. At this point, she's still a gross skeleton. And at one point in the fight, that Alora was having with Marcha, she was basically almost out for the count. But then Willow appeared. Well, not appeared, but he was hiding. He was hiding from Marcha, but he used a magic spell which made him talk to Alora, but inside her head, which made him talk to Alora inside her head. So when Alora was down and out for the count, Willow did the talking inside your head, talking with you inside your head spell, and saying to Alora, now it's your time, and now it's your time to unleash your true potential that I know you have, and that I know you have, and that I know you can, and I know you can defeat Marcha. So Alora Alora, all of a sudden, after being out for the count, at this point, she finally got the rage, the good type of rage, in herself, and basically kicked March's head off, figuratively speaking, and basically destroyed her and killed her. Then, and when all the dust settles, there's a post-credit scene, and we see Gragon, and now we finally realize as the viewers that after Marcha sent or threw him into the fiery portal, he's not barbecue chicken. He's not dead. He's not cooked like barbecue chicken and dead, like we thought. But Gragon had been transported into a different realm, which in fact it was a different realm, but with one little caveat. Gragon sees Alora. This new version of Alora, of Aloradana, the girl that he fell in love with. But this Alora is a little bit darker and basically evil and basically she has an army behind her of evil creatures, just like Marcha did. Marcha did at the beginning of the series, and in the final battle of Wen. So after basically dusting himself off from falling into this battlefield that Willow had, that I said in my other previous videos, that Willow had this dark dream of a battlefield filled with dead bodies, including Alora's, and that was the same battlefield that Gragon was transported to by Marcha, when Marcha threw him into this fiery doorway portal. So after dusting himself off, after falling into this evil realm, or evil battlefield, this dark death body battlefield, Gragon sees the girl that he loves, the girl that he fell in love with, Aloradana, and I guessed it, or I kind of knew that this version of Aloradana was not the sweet, not the beautiful and good version, and pure hearted future queen of Tirison. But this version of Alora was evil because she was wearing black, and she said to Gragon, Gragon, can you help me? Can you help me build my evil army, and you can join me. You can join me. Meanwhile, in reality, Willow and Kit and Jade and Mormon and the real Alora, not the evil version, and now Auric are they continue after fighting Marcha, after the dust settles after the fight they had with Marcha. Willow and the group walked towards a new adventure. Which leads me to believe that thanks to that cliffhanger, great cliffhanger that we got in the post-credit scene where Gragon after falling into the evil fiery portal that Marcha threw him in, and he sees this new and this after Gragon sees that Alora is alive and not dead. But I guess that Gragon at this point hasn't realized that this Alora is evil, and eventually Alora asks poor Gragon to join her and built her army from the ground up so they could rule and destroy kingdoms, and perhaps the real undeath and also destroy the real Alora. Therefore, this new and evil version of Alora becomes queen of Jerusalem, and therefore this evil version of Alora rules with an iron fist, and she knocks people's head off. So I believe that we will get a second season. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed this episode. So overall, guys, I really enjoyed the first season of Willow, and like I said, I hope, after the series, after the season finale, after the post-credit scene that the season finale left us, that's a true cliffhanger, and that leads me to believe that we will get a second season. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what was your favorite episode. What was your favorite episode of season 1? Who in the series is your favorite character, and who were you who was your surprise character that you were surprised that you were surprised that they were one that they started one this way and that they ended up transforming themselves into a bigger character, a very important character. My the character that I saw a growth in the most besides obviously besides Alora was Gragon. Gragon. I really enjoyed the growth that I saw, the path that I saw that I saw Gragon take. That he started in point A and he ended up being loyal to Alora. So let me know which character were you rooting for to make a bigger impact than you thought. So thank you guys for watching. Again, let me know what you leave a like and leave a comment and let me know what was your favorite part of this episode and let me know, and also let me know who was your favorite character and which character which character surprised you the most in their transformation. Thank you, bye.